Welcome, beautiful souls, to Astroflow, and a very happy new year to all of you. Don't you think it's the perfect time to explore how the celestial flow will guide us in 2025? Whether you're seeking insight or simply curious, the stars are ready to share their wisdom with you. 2025 will be a pivotal year for Aries, acting as a true dividing line between the past and the future. It's a time to shed what no longer serves you and embrace transformative changes. Saturn returns to your zodiac sign after 29 years, sparking a revolutionary spirit. You'll crave freedom and autonomy, ready to break free from limiting situations. This energy will push Aries to assert themselves more boldly, challenging roles and dynamics, especially within the family. The influence of Jupiter entering Cancer mid-year may bring shifts in your living situation or family structure, encouraging steps toward greater independence. Professionally, the year kicks off with a powerful Venus transit in your sign, setting the stage for new beginnings. While you might feel unprepared initially, by April and May, you'll gain momentum, ready to claim your space and redefine the rules. Hard work in the first half of the year will lay the foundation for success later on. However, challenges will arise as Jupiter enters a square in July, particularly concerning home and family matters, requiring resolution by autumn. This year is Aries' opportunity to close old chapters and embrace a lighter, more forward-looking path. January may feel challenging as you navigate the start of new ventures, with potential mental or physical fatigue. July could also bring sensitivity, but resilience will follow, paving the way for a productive late summer and autumn when many of your 2025 plans solidify. Neptune's influence in 2025, as it pauses in your sign before fully settling in 2026, will heighten your intuition and inspire a deeper spiritual journey. You'll begin to perceive the world in new and profound ways. In love, Venus's extended presence in your sign, spanning February, March, May, and early June, makes early 2025 a defining period for relationships. Couples may face decisions about what's no longer working, with May being particularly critical for those at a crossroads. Singles, meanwhile, should seize the spotlight during these months and again in late summer and early fall, as 2025 offers significant opportunities for romance. In 2025, Taurus will experience a long-awaited return to stability after 6 tumultuous years, shaped by Uranus's disruptive transit through your zodiac sign. Uranus, with its chaotic and revolutionary energy, often clashes with Taurus's need for steadiness and security, creating upheavals and internal transformations. The situation was further intensified by Saturn's square in Aquarius, forcing you to navigate unexpected and often unwelcome changes. Despite this, Taurus has managed to initiate shifts and embrace change, though often out of necessity rather than choice. The good news is that in 2025, Uranus moves into Gemini, finally granting you the chance to reclaim long-term stability. The first few months of the year will feel transitional, with lingering instability, but by your birthday season through autumn, you'll feel firmly in control and ready to shine. On the financial front, the past years brought challenges, requiring tightened budgets and significant investments. Some ventures may not have turned out as expected, but 2025 offers the opportunity to rebuild and stabilize your finances. You'll even see opportunities similar to those from 2013 to 2014 resurface, presenting valuable chances to make gains and recover. Professionally, the months around your birthday and summer promise major breakthroughs. You'll no longer be at the mercy of change, but will actively drive it with clear and confident ideas. Early in the year, however, you may need to address unresolved issues, particularly in friendships and professional relationships. You might realize some connections aren't aligned with your goals, but by mid-year, you'll be ready to take charge and regain control. In love, June, July, and August are especially favorable, with another romantic surge in late autumn. For those in relationships, the period between summer and fall could bring decisions about cohabitation or solidifying commitments. Singles will find these months ripe for meeting someone who brings lasting stability into their lives. 2025 is the year to rebuild, stabilize, and thrive, transforming challenges into opportunities and stepping into a role of empowered self-determination. 2025 marks the start of a lighter, more carefree chapter in your life, Geminis. With Saturn and Neptune finally moving out of Pisces, you'll feel a release from the responsibilities and challenges that have weighed you down in recent years. This period demanded hard work and maturity, but now you can breathe a sigh of relief and rediscover your playful, creative side. The transformative shift begins in spring and lasts through autumn, offering a fresh start and groundbreaking opportunities. Jupiter's influence in your zodiac zone will bring generosity and support, helping you expand your horizons, embrace change, and set bold new directions. Around your birthday, major breakthroughs will occur, but the real game changer is Uranus stepping into your sign between July and November. As the higher octave of Mercury, Uranus supercharges your creativity and innovation. This is your moment to shine, especially if you work in the arts, though all Geminis will feel a surge of change. While your revolutionary streak might unsettle those around you, it's time to show them the real you, free, bold, and ready to act on long-held desires. Uranus will challenge the status quo and break through Saturn's lingering rigidity. But be cautious not to overreach. The mix of Uranus and Pluto's energy could tempt you to leap without planning. Stay grounded, especially during summer and autumn, when Saturn briefly revisits Pisces, demanding discipline and balance. Professionally, 2025 is a pivotal year for growth and skill building, setting the stage for a more ambitious 2026. Take time to master your talents before diving into new ventures. Early in the year, opportunities will knock, especially in January, April, and around your birthday, but don't rush. Strategic pacing is key. In love, the year brings lightness and excitement. Singles will find fertile ground for new relationships, particularly after your birthday and during the summer months, while those in partnerships can deepen and strengthen their bonds. Socially, Saturn in Aries will inspire you to seek fresh connections and align with a new tribe, reflecting a deeper craving for renewal, not just in your private life, but in your social sphere as well. 2025 is set to be a game-changing year for those born under the sign of Cancer, bringing transformative shifts that will reshape both career and personal life. With Pluto finally moving out of opposition after 15 long years in Capricorn and transitioning into Aquarius for the next 2 decades, the stage is set for newfound freedom and progress. This year marks a significant test of strength and potential, particularly in career pursuits and matters tied to family dynamics, both the one you're born into and the one you've built. In many ways, 2025 echoes the period between 2013 and 2014, a time when Jupiter last occupied your sign. Reflect on unresolved matters or missed opportunities from those years. This year offers a chance to reconnect or reclaim them. Starting in July, Jupiter's return to Cancer brings expansive energy, encouraging growth and fresh beginnings. Saturn's influence also hints at the closure of cycles that began during its stay in Libra back then, now paving the way for a new era filled with opportunities you might have previously overlooked or been unable to seize. Mars energizes your zodiac space early in the year, fueling determination and courage, while Venus in Aries and later Pisces help prepare the groundwork for major transitions. Saturn's entry into Aries in May introduces challenges and responsibilities, particularly in work and family matters, demanding important decisions and adjustments. As spring unfolds, expect a period of increased pressure and important shifts, especially between April and May. Though intense, these moments are gateways to growth and resolution. Romantically, 2025 begins with favorable planetary influences that can spark significant new relationships or rekindle connections from the past. Single Cancers may find January, April, and the summer months ripe for deep emotional bonds, while couples could explore moving homes, expanding families, or reinforcing their partnership foundations. Jupiter's presence throughout the second half of the year fosters stability, making this a favorable period for building lasting commitments and even exploring parenthood. While challenges and responsibilities arise, especially during the autumn months, the overarching energy of the year is one of expansion, healing, and forward momentum. With Jupiter lighting the path until mid-2026, Cancer natives hold the key to unlocking their potential and fulfilling long-held dreams. It's your time to embrace change and make the most of what's ahead. For those born under the sign of Leo, 2025 promises to be a year of significant transformation, marked by major changes in both personal and professional spheres. After navigating challenging periods influenced by Saturn's opposition and Uranus's prolonged square, Leos can finally regain stability and take control of their lives. Uranus moves out of Taurus and from July to November transitions into Gemini, opening doors to growth and encouraging experimentation. This shift will inspire Leos to explore new horizons in both work and personal life. You may feel a strong urge to change cities, move abroad, or dive into fresh ventures that nurture your personal development. The partial entry of Saturn and Neptune into Aries will provide the foundation needed to strengthen your goals, helping you build a stable and lasting future. A decisive development is Uranus's return to Leo's 11th house, the realm of friendships, groups, and collective aspirations. This transit encourages reconnecting with your tribe, forging new connections, and expanding your network. You might feel inspired to turn a passion into a tangible and potentially lucrative opportunity. Financially, 2025 brings opportunities for stability after years of ups and downs. However, certain months, such as February and May, require caution. Avoid making hasty decisions during these times. On the brighter side, Venus in Aries provides favorable energy, particularly in May, making it a great time to make important financial moves. In love, Leos have the chance to create lasting relationships. Couples might take significant steps, such as moving in together or committing to a shared future. For singles, this year offers emotional growth and the opportunity to overcome fears that have held you back in past relationships. Key months for love include February, May, July, August, and late in the year, when meaningful connections or new romantic possibilities could emerge. In summary, 2025 will be a year of building for Leos. You'll have the chance to let go of outdated patterns, embark on new paths, and solidify your future, both professionally and emotionally. 2025 brings a fresh chapter for Virgos, where they step into a year of personal growth and discover a renewed sense of autonomy and joy. With Saturn and Neptune shifting from Pisces to Aries for several months, the long-standing opposition of Neptune, active since 2012, finally begins to ease. This shift liberates Virgos from the heavy influence that made them feel like satellites to others, often sacrificing their needs and individuality for the sake of relationships. The challenging dynamics and emotional fog brought by Neptune are set to dissolve, starting in March and peaking from May to August, when Saturn also moves away from opposition. During this period, Virgos will reclaim their center, feeling freer to love, take risks, and embrace profound changes in their lives. Uranus adds momentum by beginning its journey into Gemini, the highest point in Virgo's chart, between July and November. This placement represents aspirations and career goals, urging Virgos to innovate and adapt. Uranus calls for a revamp in how Virgos approach their work, particularly in fields undergoing rapid transformations due to AI and technological advancements. Whether it's learning new skills, pursuing a course, or exploring uncharted territory, staying current will be key. Even those who typically shy away from social media might feel compelled to engage with modern tools and trends. Jupiter's presence in Gemini until June lays the groundwork for growth, especially in professional endeavors. The seeds planted during this time will flourish as Uranus amplifies these opportunities. Virgos may feel an urge to release outdated routines or connections, whether in work, family, or relationships that no longer align with their values. While early 2025 might bring challenges with Venus in opposition from January to April, this phase also pushes Virgos to address unresolved matters and prepare for renewal. By summer, July through September, the energy shifts to one of joy, playfulness, and romance. Economically, the first half of the year encourages a reassessment of spending habits, leading to greater efficiency and potential support from family. Relationships also evolve, with moments of emotional revival and the possibility of deeper commitments, such as proposals, cohabitation, or new beginnings. For singles, key periods like January, March, April, and the summer are ripe for meaningful encounters, paving the way for a lighter, freer, and more fulfilled Virgo in 2025. The end of 2024 marks a turning point for Libra, as Pluto's oppressive square in Capricorn, a cycle of challenges that began in 2008, finally ends. This transit forced Libras to confront deep fears, losses, and inner struggles. With Pluto moving into Aquarius for the next 2 decades, Libra can reclaim its freedom, shedding limiting patterns and embracing a new era of self-discovery and liberation. 2025 also closes a 14-year cycle that began when Saturn transited Libra from 2010 to 2012. A period defined by intense challenges from Saturn, Pluto, and Uranus. Now, the energy shifts significantly. While Saturn and Neptune enter opposing Aries, bringing fresh trials, these will lack the weight of previous struggles. Instead, the influence of Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini will energize Libra with newfound independence and a thirst for transformation. Throughout the year, Saturn will test Libra's relationships, encouraging growth and clarity. This is a chance to evaluate connections, letting go of those no longer aligned with Libra's evolving priorities. Venus's opposition in early 2025, particularly between May and August, highlights critical decisions, pushing Libras to reassess and mature. Though some relationships may end, this period fosters essential personal growth. Professionally, 2025 brings exciting opportunities. Jupiter's entry into Cancer in the second half of the year promises stability and tangible progress, with favorable developments peaking between summer and autumn. Lessons learned from mid-2024 to mid-2025 will culminate in significant achievements. In love, Libra enjoys a particularly auspicious year, with February, March, May, and autumn offering chances for meaningful encounters, deepening bonds, or even major commitments like marriage or cohabitation. Freed from past constraints, 2025, it's a time to embrace authenticity, pursue ambitions, and step confidently into a more fulfilling chapter of life. Scorpio finally breaks free from the disruptive influence of Uranus, which, since 2019, in opposition from Taurus, has brought upheavals in relationships, work, and personal life. Combined with Saturn's challenging square from Aquarius during 2020 to 2022, these years have been marked by instability and heavy burdens. But 2025 marks the dawn of a new phase. The first half of the year sets the foundation for change, with pivotal moments in January, March, and April opening doors to greater stability. By July, Jupiter enters Cancer, a friendly sign, sparking a powerful second half of the year. This transit reignites Scorpio's thirst for growth and exploration, reminiscent of the transformative period between 2013 and 2014, when similar planetary alignments encouraged personal and professional breakthroughs. From summer onwards, Jupiter brings opportunities in career and personal projects. Whether it's launching new initiatives, securing a career shift, or pursuing a long-term goal, Scorpio can expect strategic support and protection, especially during late summer and early autumn. On the emotional front, 2025 is rich in potential. Venus's transits, particularly early in the year, highlight January, March, and April as key periods for love. Singles could meet someone special, while couples may take significant steps, like building a home or starting a family. Summer and autumn further enhance chances for meaningful connections and rekindled passions. With Uranus no longer opposing, Scorpio can finally release old fears and embrace transformation with renewed confidence. This year also brings profound changes through Pluto's influence in Aquarius, especially for Scorpios born in the first decade. Family matters and home life take center stage, with late January, early February, and late July standing out as crucial times for addressing unresolved issues. In 2025, Scorpio breathes a sigh of relief. This is a year of redemption, growth, and new beginnings, where the struggles of the past transform into resources for building a stable and fulfilling future. After a decade of challenges and shifts that began with Saturn's entry into your sign in 2015, 2025 becomes a defining year of renewal for you, Sagittarius. Over the past years, many Sagittarians faced destabilizing experiences, lost their bearings, and often felt stuck in situations that demanded starting over. However, the tide is finally turning. This year opens the door to rebuilding and moving forward, with Saturn and Neptune leaving the challenging sign of Pisces to enter Aries, a friendly sign for Sagittarius. A phase of greater stability and personal fulfillment begins. The extended transit of Venus in Aries during the first few months of the year brings important affirmations, especially between February, March, May, and early June. These months promise visibility and fresh opportunities, making them ideal for forging meaningful relationships and launching long-term projects. Although Saturn remains in Pisces until May, signs of improvement will already be evident from the beginning of the year. In the latter half of 2025, Jupiter's shift into Cancer brings noticeable improvements in financial matters, granting more freedom and flexibility than in recent years. However, be mindful of two potentially challenging periods, March and September. During these months, Saturn and Uranus may present temporary hurdles. Rather than setbacks, see these as opportunities to grow and make key decisions. From July to November, Uranus's opposition in Gemini encourages Sagittarius to explore themes of independence and relationships. It's vital not to see connections with others as threats to your freedom, but rather as opportunities for personal growth. In love, 2025 offers unique possibilities. New relationships or existing ones could deepen into something truly meaningful, especially in the early months of the year. Summer will see a lighter, freer Sagittarius, eager to explore and embrace their adventurous spirit. This year is a turning point, a time to rebuild, embrace new beginnings, and move toward greater self-discovery and fulfillment. A year of substantial progress awaits Capricorn in 2025, urging them to adapt and embrace new opportunities instead of relying on their usual determination and discipline. The year signifies a deep evolution, catalyzed by Pluto's departure from the sign. Since 2008, Pluto has driven Capricorns to face fears and undergo significant transformations. Now, as Pluto settles into Aquarius for the next 2 decades, Capricorns are free to showcase the gems shaped under years of pressure. Early 2025 ushers in new desires, prompting exploration of different roles in personal and professional life. However, Saturn's square from Aries between May and August demands attention to home, family, and societal roles. This phase calls for clearing out what no longer serves, paving the way for a life more aligned with Capricorn's true needs. Meanwhile, Jupiter enters Cancer in opposition starting July, bringing opportunities tempered by the need for careful decisions. Jupiter's expansive energy can promise much, but deliver less if risks aren't evaluated thoroughly, especially in July, when Saturn may add a sense of urgency. Finding balance and breaking outdated patterns will be key. Professionally, the second half of the year is brimming with potential. With Uranus transiting Gemini from July to November, Capricorns are encouraged to rethink routines, time management, and approaches to projects. This is the perfect moment to shed ineffective habits and embrace innovative ways of working and living. On the love front, 2025 offers plenty of dynamism. Early in the year, Venus in Aries and Mars in Cancer might stir tensions, pushing Capricorns toward brave decisions, particularly in February, March, and May. But June shines as a favorable month for romance, whether strengthening bonds in existing relationships or sparking new connections. Couples overcoming challenges early in the year will find greater stability, and even milestones like marriage or cohabitation from May onward. Summer and early autumn are ripe for declarations of love and meaningful planning. Ultimately, 2025 stands as a year of preparation. The decisions and efforts made now will lay the foundation for a promising future, with 2026 unveiling the full path forward. This is the time to embrace change with courage and let the waves guide you to where you're meant to be. In 2025, Aquarius will discover new paths and opportunities as stability begins to take shape. With Uranus finally leaving Taurus, a challenging 6-year phase comes to an end. As your ruling planet, Uranus symbolizes innovation and change, but its time in Taurus, connected to roots, family, and childhood, brought deep and often difficult issues to the surface. Combined with Saturn's transit through your sign from 2020 to 2023. This period was marked by imposed changes and uncertainties. Now brighter horizons await. Between July and November, Uranus enters Gemini, a supportive sign, where it will remain for the next 7 years. This shift will unlock hidden creativity and empower you to take charge of transformative changes. Even before July, Jupiter in Gemini begins to offer support. With new opportunities emerging around your birthday, this year promises growth, self-confidence, and strengthened relationships. However, Pluto's entry into your sign marks the start of a profound 20-year transformation. Pluto encourages you to face inner fears and overcome blocks, with key moments for growth occurring in late April, early May, late July, early August, and late October to early November. By tackling these challenges, you'll experience a personal rebirth, with significant breakthroughs in June, July, and the autumn months. In your career, 2025 pushes you to innovate and stay ahead. Embrace technology, refine your skills, and launch new projects. Spring and summer may bring major opportunities, requiring you to take on new responsibilities, allowing you to actively shape your future. Romantically, the year is promising. February, March, May, July, and early autumn favor exciting connections for singles, while couples can deepen their bond through shared projects, a move, or family expansion. Financially, February, March, June, and July bring opportunities for stability and greater freedom. With so much energy in play, 2025 is set to be a year of transformation, growth, and exciting new beginnings. In 2025, Pisces is in an extraordinary position thanks to significant planetary shifts that promise to transform your life. Saturn and Neptune, your intense companions in recent years, are moving into Aries, signaling the end of a 12-year cycle and the beginning of a new chapter. This important transition unfolds especially during May, June, July, and August as Saturn settles into Aries. Meanwhile, Neptune, which has influenced your sign since 2012, takes a break from late March to late October, giving you time to recharge and strengthen. The second half of the year brings Jupiter's favorable transit into Cancer, acting as a key ally that boosts confidence, fosters growth, and lays the groundwork for a new cycle, officially starting in 2026. 2025 is a transitional year, shedding what no longer serves you and preparing fertile ground for fresh opportunities. Pisces is ready to cast off and sail toward new horizons, both personally and professionally. Career-wise, this could mean stepping into a stable new phase, or for those nearing retirement, embracing closure and reflecting on meaningful ways to fill your newfound free time. It's a great moment to dive into passions, socialize, or explore new skills to stay connected to the world. On the family and home front, Jupiter in Gemini until June might bring changes to your living or work environment, while Uranus in Gemini encourages tackling unresolved family dynamics. This is your chance to break free from outdated family patterns, assert your individuality, and claim your space. With Venus in Pisces at the year's start, you'll have the clarity and determination to harmonize relationships and communicate effectively. Professionally, the first half of the year is ideal for skill building and reassessing goals, as Saturn continues to challenge you. The real breakthroughs come in the second half of the year, bringing tangible opportunities and financial stability. On the emotional front, 2025 promises fulfillment, with Venus and Jupiter paving the way for meaningful connections. Singles may find love, while couples deepen bonds or take on significant projects like expanding the family. The year also marks the healing of old wounds and insecurities, leaving room for a stronger, more confident Pisces, ready to embrace the future. In essence, 2025 is your golden opportunity to transform your life. Gear up for the new cycle of 2026 and experience a year rich in personal and professional growth. What do you think about these predictions? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Zodiac insights. And remember, the universe has big plans for you.